2-1. Another one for the stringer. Fru and I will be bringing you that. David Mercer, the tournament from Moscow, where Yevgeny Kafelnikov will be hoping to advance his cause. Welcome to the circus.
There's almost a touch of clay court about this rally. Wonderful speed, really, particularly by Rusedski, who had the major work to do.
Sampras broken another racket. He's gone over to his kit. I think he has.
Either a racket or he looks for that numbner device. Perhaps he lost that during the course of the rally.
Rusedski's now moved ahead on the aces count, 9-7.
What it's meant to do, that little thing, is stop the vibration. It's meant to help soften the jars that the arm takes.
You can just imagine the pressure on the sampras arm. He's employed that into-out forehand really well here.
We saw him against Jason Stoltenberg, really flattening it. He hasn't gone back to hitting it quite as flat as that, but I think he's learned from it, because the swing's a lot more vicious and he's getting a lot more pace. And he's not hitting with nearly as much spin as he has in the past, so he's not losing anything to spin.
Well, I'm of the opinion right now that Rusedski's never played as well as he is right now.
No, I mean, this shot is a shot in point, because he was lightning onto it, lightning speed as he flashed at the ball. Normally he's quite a bit more ponderous in his stroke making. Really looking so fluent.
Sampras has been in finals like this so many times, where for a while he might think he's under the cosh and somehow he finds a way out of the problem, so he won't be panicking yet.
No, that's for sure. I mean, the last final, of course, against a left-hander that he played in Big One was at Wimbledon against Ivan Isavic, where he'd lost the first set. 6-2 in the fifth. He beat the left-handed Croat.
Sampras just wanting the floor sweat where he's sweated, sweats profusely.
Most of the screams seem to come from people about the age of the ball kid. They obviously refuse to sweep up behind their mother in the kitchen here in France.
Mental age.
You know, do it yourself, Mom, I can hear them saying. Cheeky devils.
Because you had Bob Hewitt, he always cleaned up your sweat.
Well, he used to spill most of the milk, mind you. It really does become pretty slippery. You can see Sampras still testing the floor.
Eighth ace. Excellent service game from Pete Sampras, showing that once more he's going to take a lot of breaking down behind his serve. 2-3.
And of course, it was in the second set of his match against Kafelnikov that he lost his serve twice, rusedski, so just needs to keep up the concentration intensely now.
It's one of the few backhand volleys he's missed this week. Again, the anticipation was perfect.
Yeah, spot on, because Sampras really had time to clock that anywhere. And rusedski obviously knows his Greek was over there.
Yes, one of the few occasions in the match rusedski looked a little lost there. Massive forehand, and here's break point again for the champion.
Well, no aces, and remember he's been saving them pretty well out wide to Sampras.
Sampras knew he had to get it on the forehand side, and he's got his first breakthrough of this match.
Yes, it wasn't all that good a return, but he did the invaluable thing of getting it to the slightly weaker wing. The most important thing, getting it over. The pressure on rusedski, obviously just a little let down, little break in concentration. No huge serve in that game, no ace.
And importantly, he's taken away that sort of aura that rusedski's built around him during the nearly an hour we've been on court, of a man playing way above himself.
Cancel.
.179-kilometer second serve, keeping up the pressure. Nothing much between them coming into this match in terms of games played. rusedski 87 games, Sampras 94. So much of a muchness.
It's a terrific return from rusedski.
This year's posters, which are drawn by a Matthew Andre, a 26-year-old. They have a different one designing it every year.
Ninth ace for Sampras.
Hands. Bercy98.
Big boomer, 197 k's, very nearly his quickest so far. And Sampras endorses the break and leads 5-2 in the second set. Indian Wells and Toulouse. But the initiative suddenly very much back with Sampras.
Yes, and should Sampras run out the set, obviously the start of the third, very important, perhaps the crux of the match it'll turn out to be. But not all yet lost for rusedski, just the one breakdown. A must-hold game, though, coming up, of course. So difficult against somebody as all-round as Sampras to keep up concentration, of course, game in and game out.
So rusedski, who's been on top for much of this match, now second best in this set. 2-5, serving to stay in it. Good dodgy looking backhand.
Yes, it was very upright as he played it. I thought he hit it so well against Philippoussis when he was obviously still playing with back problems then, Sampras.
208 it registered. It's great, giving him plenty of backhand practice at the moment.
Well, it's a good tactic because he's much more likely to go short on that wing, and it remains the weaker side of Sampras.
So rusedski the first into double figures on aces. Oh, excuse me, that is a joint fastest serve of the week. Second serve, cheeky boy, just to show Sampras he's still feeling pretty good about life.
And I think it's a good psychological blow because it gets the crowd on his side, no doubt about it. Maybe a bit boring for some that we state these, but the players love it, the crowds like it, and they're aware of it. Now suddenly they'll be a bit more for rusedski.
So Sampras has to serve out for this second set. Half a smile from Sven Grunefeld. Just a few very iffy backhands from Sampras at the moment.